Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I really feel like I had to make this video. Now, hopefully a lot of you would have seen my original review on Terminator Resistance. In that review, I think I was too harsh. I gotta be honest, I gave it a 4 out of 10, which is a really harsh review, or a really harsh review score. Now, I kept playing the game. I took some people's advice and I turned the difficulty up to hard rather than normal. It was too easy on normal. There was no threat or feel of danger from the Terminators. So I'm playing it on hard now. I have been going back and carrying on playing through the story. At the point of me reviewing the game, I had only played about maybe just under half of the game. Now, that's never really the way to review a game. You've got to complete the story at least before you review it. But there were no reviews up on YouTube apart from the IGN review of the game, which was, just like mine, very harsh. Although IGN's was very kind of just don't go near it, it's trash kind of a thing. Whereas I did touch on, the love that was obviously there from the developers of the game. And bearing in mind, the guys who made Terminator Resistance, it's a small company, I think. I really don't know much about them, but we're not talking a AAA title here. And they did spend quite a number of years making this game. So what I have been doing lately, when I've been playing the game since making that review, is I've actually got the soundtrack to the original Terminator movie, the Brad Fiedel music, and I've been playing that music on my hard drive on the PlayStation while I'm playing the game. And not all the tracks from the original soundtrack, like the disco ones or the ones that were playing in the tech noir and stuff, they're not on the hard drive when I'm playing. Just like the original theme, the music that's playing in the cop shootout scene in Terminator 1, some of those more kind of creepy, kind of just atmospheric sounding tracks, they've really taken the experience up a notch, man. And as I'm playing through the game now, it's just starting to all open up. The maps, they're really big, and you can go and just basically tackle all the different objectives, your main objectives, your side quests. You can do them whenever you want or in whichever order you want. Now, we've still got the big kind of obvious problems with like the same kind of, beaten up van, that same kind of cream toned van that you see everywhere. It's like the same one, just copied and pasted all over the map. That's frustrating, and they could have gone a little bit more, in a bit more effort with that. The love for the first two films is strong in this game, man. I'll just cut to the chase. I'll tell you that I would raise the score after a few more days with this game. I would raise the score from a 4 out of 10 to definitely a 6 out of 10, maybe even a 7. But possibly, well, 7's quite a decent score. I wouldn't really push it to a 7. I'd definitely say it's not a 4 though. I'd say it's a 6. So I had to do this video just to kind of, because a lot of people, well, not a lot, but almost 3,000 views on the original Terminator Resistance review that I did. And I just don't want that many people to be led the wrong way. And I really do have to say that I was way too harsh on this game. And it's not worth full price. It's worth about 20 to 30 bucks. If this game comes down to about 20 or 30, then I would say if you're a hardcore fan of those first two Terminator films, the good Terminator films, then definitely give this a try, man. I feel bad for the developers. Gosh, you can only imagine how hard people work on making games, and for someone like me or for IGN to come along and just be like, it's trash, don't bother with it. That's not the case with this. There's a lot of love in here for those original films. The maps are really well done as far as, the graphics aren't great. I did say in the original review that it does look like a last-gen game, but a good-looking last-gen game. I still stand by that. There are moments where it does look pretty cool, like pretty good next-gen kind of, like the way the moon, the mist in the sky from all the smoke and explosions. The moon, you can never really see it, but it is there kind of glowing through the mist and the smog. That's a nice touch. It's very kind of, that you can feel the thickness and the choking in the air of the the city that's just been obliterated by Skynet. And obviously it is Skynet in this game, not Legion or whatever the hell it's called in Terminator Dark Fate, which I haven't seen and don't really have any intention of seeing it. But yeah, so really I'm just trying to think of other little things. Like, I like the fact that when you're talking to the characters that you interact with at your base and stuff, there are multiple choices for the conversations that you can have, and you get some pretty decent results, some interesting results with the conversations. I'm choosing to be quite a nice guy in this game. There are definitely like conversation options that you can choose that are a lot more kind of just cut straight to the point and no real no sympathy for anyone around you kind of thing. But I've been going down the path of just being nice to the people that I'm with at the base. And apparently you can actually have some physical relations with some of the fairer sex characters in the story mode. And while the controls, the gameplay, it really does, to me, this is the best way I can describe it to you, as far as when the controller's in your hand and you're playing this game, to me it feels like you're playing Skyrim or Fallout. It really does, especially Skyrim. It just, the way it feels when you move, the way it feels when you use a weapon, the way it feels when you're talking to people, the way it looks and sounds when you're talking to people. It's very reminiscent of Skyrim and Oblivion, that kind of thing. So if you're a Terminator fan and if you like Skyrim, Fallout, definitely maybe check this out. And, you know, I don't know whether to take down my original review or just put a comment at the top of the comment section on that original review and just say, please folks, if you're watching this, make sure you check out this follow-up video as well, because some things have changed since I reviewed it as far as my thoughts on the game are concerned. So that's my main point, really. I feel bad for the guys who made this, because you can see they tried, man. You can see it when you're playing it. The further you get into it, stick with the game and get through that first hour or two of not that first hour or two is bad, it's just I thought I'd seen everything there was to see in that first hour, and I thought, okay, I get the point here, I know where this is going, and here's my review. So yeah, you definitely should have stuck with it a bit longer, and not that you should have to turn the difficulty up to hard to get it to be challenging, but that's what I've done. I'm playing on hard now. The Terminators are actually a threat. I'm genuinely telling you, last night when I was playing it, and I was playing it on hard now, I was taking on 2 different T-800s, and I was so busy fighting the first one, I kind of forgot about the second one, because he went off and kind of flanked me around this big truck, and he was kind of on fire from where I'd blown up his flamethrower backpack thing, and he surprised me because I kind of forgot about him because I was busy picking up the gear that the dead ones drop, and the flaming T-800 came stepping around this truck right in front of me, and I screamed. I actually went, ah! It actually scared me. So yeah, man, there's potential in this game, and I feel bad. I feel bad for the developers. I feel bad for all the people that have seen my original review and have probably made the decision now not to bother. That's my fault. Yeah, so my final words would be definitely maybe give this a shot. And yeah, it's just a shame. It's a shame it's a shame it's getting the kind of flack that it's getting. I certainly didn't help with that. I feel bad. So I want you guys to know that I have kind of changed my mind about the game, and I definitely think you should maybe give this a look once it comes down in price a little bit, or maybe trade some old games in, if that's what folks are still doing these days. Back when I was in my 20s, that's what we all did. We were trading in games to get the new ones, because they are expensive, and they're even more expensive now. So I don't think this should have been a full price game. $30 bucks, £30 upon release would have been perfect, and I think a lot of people would have been a lot more happy with what we got. Let me just make sure everything is recording properly. Yep. Alright, so that's it, guys. Sorry if I'm rambling in this video. I really wanted to get this done and get it done quickly on the channel, because every day that goes by, as I'm getting my comments coming in on that original review and people saying thanks for your honest review, I'm not going to bother with this game now, I just feel bad. And I think that I've steered you in a little bit of a wrong direction with that original review, so I apologize for that. I have played the game more now. I am enjoying it quite a bit. Definitely try putting the original soundtrack to the film on your hard drive and play that while you're playing the game. It takes it to another level, man. Even during the cutscenes when I was talking to characters, just having that Terminator music quietly in the background just made every second feel much more authentic and better. Now, that's not that the original music that they've made for this game is bad. No way, that music is good, but I needed the real music. Some people have said, isn't it the real music in the game anyway? No, it's kind of like cover versions of the original music, or reworkings of the original themes, and they're very good. But I have had a much better experience since I got that Brad Fiedel music on the hard drive and play it while I'm playing the game. It takes it to another level, man. Yeah, maybe wait for it to come down in price a little bit, trade in some things maybe that you're not playing anymore, bring the price down a bit. Maybe this will be free one day with your Xbox Plus or your PlayStation Plus account or your Xbox Gold membership. But yeah, I just got to say, guys, I think I was too harsh on this game. I reviewed it too early. I messed up. Sometimes that happens, and I had to get this video out there just to let you know I'm enjoying it quite a bit, and I'm looking forward to finish making this video so that I can get back up to the bedroom, lie on the bed, turn the lights down, and play some more. I've got to tell you, that's how I'm feeling right now. So Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Check out Terminator Resistance. You know, if it comes down in price, check it out maybe. You know, if you're a fan of those first 2 films, there's a lot in there to like. Alright guys, so I'd up that score to a 6 out of 10. Still not an amazing score, but definitely better than my very harsh 4 out of 10. So 6 out of 10, that's my new score, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Take it easy, see you soon, bye bye.
Keep moving! Here they come!